bulldozer with the not bulldozer, but anyways, the digger that has the dirt dumps it on Undertaker, and that's your match. Winner is still champion, Kane. Okay, after the match, Kane is handed the title and leaves with Paul Bearer, as we see close up of the grave site filled with the dirt. Kane heads to the back with the Undertaker's music hits. Lightning hits the gravestone, and Undertaker's logo appears on the front of the gravestone. To me, it's like a projected screen just floated onto the headstone, and all it was a cross. Okay. Alright, well, we go to the... Okay, Undertaker's music hits, Lightning hits the gravestone, and Undertaker's logo appears on the grave as the music continues to play. Backstage, Josh Matthews is with WWE Champion Josh, with Randy Orton. Matthews asks John Cena, about John Cena being in Wade Barrett's corner tonight. Orton says he has no problem dropping Cena tonight. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Team SmackDown wins this match because I'll go with it here with the internet results. They start with Tyler Rex versus John Morrison. Morrison with the big shots to Rex in the corner. Rex with a big shoulder tackle on Morrison. Morrison with a drop kick, sending Rex to the corner. Morrison with a big side kick. Tag to Santino, who sets up Morrison's drop kick. Santino with a quick body smash to Rex. Santino is ready for the Cobra. Rex drops him with a big elbow. Rex is modified Death Valley driver and gets a pinfall on Santino. I'll have to split this video, as you'll be seeing part 2 later on. And Santino Marella is eliminated. Ezekiel comes in. Rex is taken down and tags Big Show. Big Show, SmackDown Team Champion. Big chest chop on Zeke. Big Show, big scoop slam on Jackson, and tags in Rey Mysterio, who's also on Team SmackDown, who connects with a big springboard leg drop. Tag to Kofi Kingston. Jackson clotheslines both Mysterio and Kingston. Tag to Sheamus. So it's now Sheamus and Kingston face first at the turnbuckle. Sheamus with a big scoop slam on Kingston. Kingston with a big kick to the face of Sheamus and a huge crossbody off the top. Kingston with a big boom drop on Sheamus. Sheamus grabs the bottom rope when Kofi hits the SOS. Kingston leaps up on the shoulders of Sheamus in the corner. Sheamus tosses Kingston into the ring post, puts him out on the shoulders, hits a high cross powerbomb for a pinfall. Kofi is eliminated. Let's see, I believe Sheamus goes after Mysterio right away, puts him into the Team Raw corner. Tags to CM Punk, who gets a huge reaction from the crowd to Minneapolis. Mysterio catches CM Punk with a kick in the corner, but Punk counters with a big power slam. Tag to Sheamus, who works over Mysterio with a big kick to the ribs. Sheamus with a huge clothesline on Mysterio, tag back to Punk. Alberto Del Rio tags himself in on Mysterio. Del Rio misses a kick and is shoved into Mysterio on the ring apron. Del Rio catches Punk with a big kick to the head. Del Rio leaves the ring, tosses Punk back in, but then grabs Mysterio and tosses him into the padded rail guard railing. Big Show starts yelling at Del Rio, who smiles. Mysterio is favoring his shoulder as another WWE referee and staff check on him. They take him to the back. Del Rio back in the ring, German suplex into a bridge, tags to Jack Swagger on SmackDown. It appears Mysterio is done and been taken to the back with an injury. Swagger with a belly-to-belly on Punk. Punk with a big kick to the head on Swagger. Tag to Morrison, who works over Swagger into the corner with big right hands. Morrison with a springboard flash kick. Swagger with a big shoulder power slam on Morrison. Morrison dodges an ankle lock attempt and catches Swagger with a big kick. Morrison with Starship Pain and gets a pin on Swagger. Swagger's eliminated. Rex is now working on Morrison. Morrison with an inverted drop kick to Rex. Tags to Sheamus, who drops Rex with a series of clothesline. Rex knocks Morrison off the ring apron. Sheamus hits his huge big boot to the face of Rex and cover, and Rex is gone. Okay, so Tyler Rex has been eliminated. Big Show goes after Sheamus right away, tossing over the ropes, and both of them are eliminated by countout. Edge and R-Truth are left with the Edge from SmackDown. R-Truth from Raw are now in. Edge dodges an X kick and hits a spear. Truth is gone. Truth has been eliminated. Edge with a spear on John Morrison. Morris is gone. Morrison has been eliminated. Punk dodges a spear attempt by Edge. Alberto Del Rio gets a tag. Punk with a backside pin on Del Rio. Del Rio is gone. Alberto Del Rio is headed to the back, and out the back comes Rey Mysterio. Attacks him from behind. Mysterio is now back in the match. Miz, team captain of Raw, is now in and cuts off Edge from tagging in Mysterio. Team Raw is Miz, CM Punk, and Ezekiel Jackson, while Team SmackDown is Edge and Rey Mysterio. Jackson gets in a cheap shot as the referee is distracted by Miz. Tag to Jackson, who works over Edge and stands on his head. Jackson with a scoop slam on elbow drop combo on Edge. Tags to Miz, who kicks Edge in the face. Miz with his knee to the back and neckbreaker combo on Edge for a close 2 count. Tag to Punk, who starts stomping over Edge. Edge gets Punk on his shoulders and drops him with an electric chair. Tag to Mysterio, who connects with a body splash on Punk. Punk goes up. Punk dodges another attack with a kick to the gut. Mysterio responds with a kick to the head. Mysterio with a springboard crossbody, but Punk rolls it through for a close 2 count. Mysterio counters a GTS, which was a cool reversal, as he got he was going for the GTS. Ray rolls right through it. Pin attempt between Punk and Mysterio. Mysterio sends Punk into the rope, 619 and body splash. Mysterio covers Punk and gets a pinfall. So CM Punk is eliminated. Jackson gets a tag and swipes Mysterio across the ring. Jackson with a huge scoop slam on Mysterio and stomps over his left arm. Mysterio with a kick to Jackson, another kick. Jackson with a big shoulder charge on Mysterio. Jackson sends Mysterio into the corner. Mysterio fires back with a kick to the face and drop kick to the knee, sending Jackson into the ropes. Mysterio attempts a drop kick, but Jackson swats him away. Mysterio with a DDT on Jackson. Countering in midair, Mysterio drop kicks Jackson into the ropes. 619 body splash. Mysterio comes down hard over Jackson's knee. Everyone seems confused. They confirm Jackson is gone. It was a 3 count, but Jackson actually had his shoulder up by the count of 3, but they counted him out. So that was a botch in that match. So they say Ezekiel Jackson has been eliminated. Mysterio sends Miz into the ropes. Miz is back up, and Mysterio sends him into the other ropes. Riley wraps his body around Miz, protecting him from the 619, and Ray kicks him in the head. Miz gets his knees up and gets a close 2 count. Tag to Edge, who hits a huge spear on Miz. Cover, and Miz is gone and has been eliminated. Winners, Team SmackDown, Edge and Rey Mysterio. After the match, Edge is handed the bragging rights trophy, celebrates along with Rey. Matt Striker celebrates at ringside, and laughs all in Michael Cole's face. Ha ha! SmackDown beat your team. Let's see, Hornswoggle gets in the ring afterwards and celebrates with him, with Edge and Mysterio. Edge hands the trophy to Hornswoggle. And the trophy looks heavier than Hornswoggle is anyways. Then he falls over. Video package runs highlights to the events leading up with John Cena and the Nexus. Next up is your championship match. Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett with John Cena. Okay, Wade Barrett made John Cena do a firing thing. He has to help Wade Barrett win the match, not the championship. Get this perfectly understood. Helps him win the match only. Thus, the champion can only lose the belt by submission or pinfall. Cannot lose by DQ. Barrett took the mic and told Cena that if he loses tonight, he would be firing Cena. Well, he won the match. See, they go at it back and forth. It was a pretty dang slow match. Lasted about 20-something minutes, almost 30 minutes full. See, there was a ref bump and Cena did nothing while the ref was down. Barrett was saying, "Get in the ring." Not much, and Nexus comes out and they beat down Orton. Barrett comes back in. This time Cena comes back in. He does help him. He starts beating down Nexus members, all of them. And Wade Barrett pushed him back and said, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "The ref is getting up over there. I'm trying to help you win the match. If you get disqualified, you lost on your own." Well, that being known, then they continue on with the match. Barrett yells at Cena to get up on the ring apron. Like I was just saying, Barrett sent into the ropes and takes out Cena from Orton. The remaining members of Nexus hit the ring. Like I said, started attacking Orton. Cena started attacking a member of Nexus, throwing him out of the ring. Barrett puts Orton on his shoulders. Orton jumps off, hits a series of clotheslines and a big power slam. Barrett rolls to the ring apron. Orton brings him back in and connects with his DDT through the second rope. Second rope Tower of London. That's what I call it. Orton is firing himself up for an RKO. Cena is getting in the ring. Cena charges and grabs Barrett and gives him the attitude adjustment. Referee calls for the bell. Cena stares down Orton as we get the ruling. Wade Barrett wins by disqualification. After the match, Randy Orton gave John Cena RKO. When Cena goes to hand him the title belt, Orton grabs the championship belt and celebrates in the corner. Michael Cole, Lawler, and Stryker talk about how technically Barrett won the match, even though the title didn't change hands. Orton with an RKO on Wade Barrett afterwards. That part I did not see. We'll see a replay of the finish back live. Orton continues to celebrate. The pay-per-view goes off the air. And thus is your Bragging Rights pay-per-view.